Hey, what's up, y'all? So eventually I'm gonna get an intro to start things off, but I just want to tell y'all what's going on here. So this is the body cam footage from that video, that audit I did in Tampa. Uh, remember with Officer Mercado, where here's the body cam footage to show you how incompetent he is again, and how incompetent the security guard is here as well. It's absolutely ridiculous.
I said, okay, you have to sign it. So you don't want to sign, I keep it. If you don't, you won't go up there.
He didn't want to sign?
No, you don't want to sign. Then you sign, and I can put those for you. So, when you sign it,
He's still upstairs?
Oh, yeah. We need to change the method, so, because they thought we let him up there, and he lied and snuck up there.
yeah, you don't go through.
Yeah.
But that's good. Actually, the thing is, she was supposed to have opened for her.
Well, they thought,
Yeah, on 3. So the receptionist, because all the other buildings, they all locked up. Can't go without the code.
here's the badge.
You get it back? Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Good.
What's going on?
You tell me.
Well, from what I understand, you
You be there
requested
for long.
permission to come up to the clerk's office.
Say again?
From what I understand, you asked permission to come up to the clerk's office.
No, I didn't ask. No, he asked me why I was here. I said I'm going up to see the clerk, and I want to see the rest of the building.
Okay.
He asked me why. I said because I want to.
Okay. All right. Well, although it's a public building, access is controlled. So if you want to go to the clerk's office, you can go to the clerk's office. You just can't walk around the building.
A public bit. All right. Who are you?
Officer Mercado with Tampa Police.
And badge number?
643.
Yeah. And you're a sergeant.
MPO.
All right. Do you have a sergeant that could come here?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would appreciate that.
All right. What do you need a sergeant for?
Because I believe you're gonna try to violate my rights. So I would like the sergeant here.
All right. Well, the sergeant will come after I do what I need to do. So right now I need you
So
to.
it's not in your policy to get a sergeant when I request it.
It is after I do what I need to do.
And what do you
It
need to do?
doesn't prevent me from doing what I need to do.
And what do you need to do?
I need you to go down to the lobby.
Okay. So are you gonna arrest me if I don't?
If you want me to go that route, we
I'm
go that
asking you.
route.
I'm just asking you a question.
No,
Yeah.
I hope to.
Are you going to arrest me if
I
I
hope to
don't?
de-escalate the issue so that I don't have to arrest you.
Why you?
But
want-
here's the process. Okay, I'll explain the process to you. I'm gonna ask you to go out to the lobby. All right. If after I ask you to go to the lobby, if you refuse to go to the lobby, I'm going to trespass you. And then after I trespass you, if you refuse, then I will arrest you.
So
We're hoping to avoid all that.
you're going to arrest me if I don't leave right now. Is what you just said.
That's not what I just said.
Yeah, first of all.
You're recording it, so I don't understand why you're not understanding what I'm saying. That is not what I
No,
said.
you're not answering my question.
Because
it's
you're
either
not-
yes or a no.
That is not what I said. What I said
But
was
yes, but
it's a
I'm
three-step
asking you-
process.
But I'm asking you a yes or no.
Eventually, if you do not leave after I trespass you, you will be arrested.
And you're gonna. What would you be trespassing me for?
Because you're in a public building in a controlled access area. See, because it's a public building, doesn't mean you can just walk in and walk wherever you want.
But somebody let me in here.
They let you in because they thought you were going to the clerk's office.
No, this right here. This area is a control area. You're saying, right?
Correct.
They let me in this
Because she
area.
didn't know.
They didn't let you in here. They let you to the clerk's office.
Do you know how you have to get in this part right here?
Right.
Somebody has to
No,
buzz
she
you in.
didn't.
Okay, well, she didn't know
Yes.
that you were here for that.
She didn't know I was here for what? To see the building?
To come into this controlled area.
Yeah, I said I want to see the building.
Okay, that's all a mute point. Right now, what I'm asking you to do is leave and go down to the lobby.
And if I don't, you're gonna arrest me.
I'm going to trespass you, and then after I trespass you, I'm going to arrest you if you want to go that route. We're trying to avoid all of that.
I'm just asking you a question.
I just answered your question.
So if I don't leave and go to the lobby, you're gonna trespass me for being in a controlled area?
Correct.
And then if I don't leave, then you're gonna trespass me. I mean, you're gonna arrest me.
Correct.
Okay. And your badge number was
I already told you, 643.
643. Okay.
Is there something that specifically that you needed in the clerk's office that we can help you with?
I would like a sergeant.
Okay, well, I'll get you something. You came and wanted to go to the clerk's office, so is there something you need to take care of?
Y'all keep saying
Yes, sir.
you came here to go to the clerk's office. I told you specifically that I wanted to see the whole building, and you keep ignoring it. I don't know why. Everybody's confused on that part, but that's why I would like a sergeant, because you're obviously trying to violate my rights. And I'm telling you that, and you won't get the sergeant. I don't know why, but I rarely have sergeant here.
Okay. I think the sign situation.
Thank you. MO1. MO1.
I'm trying to see how would you trespass me here. You have trespass, not you.
Can you put me on a signal 19T at 315 Kennedy, and the subject is requesting a supervisor?
Now you're trying to act like I never said I wanted to see the rest of the building. But that's what, this is why I document everything, because people lie and people get confused about what was said. And I know I'm not confused. And we got Allied Universal Security again. Now I have to go back to the clerk's office to get the names of the security guards.
Well, the reason he got denied was because he waited until
Yeah,
The security guard that's up there is the one that's down
to
here.
say something. Instead of
Security guard that was up there is the one that works here.
I know.
fill out this report.
I saw him when I came up here.
And waited
He saw me.
3 months.
yeah. It kind of ruined it, you know?
Yeah, Katie says something, she says something, she says, why am I just getting that? Yeah, I'm like, I don't know, I don't know.
And talking about some controlled access area. Okay, sure. We'll see. Now we'll see if the sergeant comes here and either upholds the law or violates my rights. We'll see. All right. As a citizen, you come out and see your city buildings, and obviously there's no transparency here or accountability. First, they want you, as soon as you get in here, they want to violate your rights by demanding you identify yourself. Then after that, you go and you identify yourself, you exercise, you give up your Fourth Amendment. And then they also want you to give up your First Amendment too. Y'all gonna hear about this, believe me.
Make sure you get this sign in your video.
Yeah, the unconstitutional sign? Yeah, sure. He said make sure you get the unconstitutional sign saying that you got to sign in to go into a public building. And I asked him to get the building manager so I can confirm this to talk to the building manager about it. They wouldn't do it. They said I need to go next door to see the building manager. So. Yeah, what happens to law enforcement enforcing the law? And upholding their oath to the Constitution. What happened to that?
Hey, Tom.
Hey.
Morning.
Is your body camera on?
Yeah.
I would like to get the incident number so I can go ahead and get that too.
You can get that through public information request.
Yeah, but I need the number first. Are you gonna provide that?
Yeah, I'll give it to you later.
When is later?
When I get to my computer.
Okay. So on that camera, he's I wonder what he said to them. He's trying to act like I didn't tell him already that I want to see the rest of the building. He's trying to act like I didn't say that for some reason.
You went for public records, that's what you asked for.
And I said I want to see the rest of the building.
No, the public
I didn't say that.
Second floor.
I didn't say I want to see the rest of the building. You didn't hear that?
No, second floor, no. You said you want to go to second floor.
He's saying he didn't hear that. Okay.
Yeah,
That's why I record because I have it on camera.
You don't have to argue with him.
Yeah, you
It's
said.
not an argument.
Hold on now. You said you
I'm
want
saying the truth and he's lying.
You said to see. No, hold on. You said you
Lying.
want to see the city clerk.
I don't want to hear you lie.
Well, look at the witness there. You said you want to see the city clerk.
Did I not say I want to see the rest of the building? Are you gonna lie too?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna get it.
Now she doesn't want to get into it because she says she don't want to lie. So
No, I didn't say that, I said I don't want to get it.
okay, you're not recorded. It's facing them.
Okay. So you gave my badge, right? The badge I gave you.
Yeah.
Where is it? Because you're gonna leave now, so I don't want you to take it with you.
Well,
And the purpose of that badge is for it to be displayed as a visitor.
we're gonna talk to the sergeant
Who's sergeant?
and see if they. Let's see if he upholds my rights.
See, the purpose of that badge is so you can display that you're a visitor in the building.
This
So
is
that-
a public building.
It doesn't matter that it's a public building.
Yes, it does matter.
Access is
And
controlled.
The fact that you don't know that is scary. The fact that you don't know what's the difference.
I'm not going to play into your
They
games.
have no concept of public and private and
Hey, but
what
what
the
is-
I'm going to take those back so I can fill them.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to make 2 trips though.
Oh, yeah. Are you one of,
I'm a citizen of the
are
street.
you one of Ibo Rob's friends or what?
I'm a citizen of the street.
From Ibo City?
And y'all don't treat citizens well.
No, from Ibo City.
You're a liar, man. I don't like talking to liars. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But I know Ibo City.
And I'm gonna get the body cam footage to see what you told the officer too. And the call. I need to hear that call too.
Man, it's a waste of time.
Yeah.
Waste your time. You already get some pictures you wanted.
Whatever.
And you lied, you said you're going to the second
You're a
floor.
liar.
And then you went to
You're a
the
liar. I have it on camera, so.
The sex don't worry.
What's You don't regret that. Believe me.
Who?
You regret it.
Somebody's coming for you, boss. No.
I got it.
Morning.
When Igor Rob used to come here.
Good morning.
All he does, you tell him to sign, he signs.
You can talk to him.
No, you. Because you're trying
I
to.
don't know why you're talking to me.
You don't,
He's a liar.
you don't have to explain anything to him.
He don't.
Trying to.
He's a liar. This man's a liar. I'm the one talking trouble. You don't want to call the police on him. For sure, because you don't want to.
You went to a place you're not supposed to go by right. And I told her already, don't ever open that place forever. You can put any camera, I don't care. So,
Yeah, it's not that.
Igor Rob used to come here, 10 of them. But they treat us nicely, I treat them nicely, we leave. But he wants to be so here and try to do something different. Oh, it's me? Okay, that's all right, man. That's the truth. That's all for me.
You either a liar or you don't have good memory.
No,
I think you're a liar.
you
I'm not gonna give you the benefit of the doubt of you not gonna give me.
even you don't even know me, so how you gonna say?
Because you lied. I do know you lied.
You don't know me, you don't know. Never seen me. This is the first time.
Yeah, and the first time I seen you, you lied.
Well, go
They
ahead.
called the police on me.
Go and ask Igor Rob's family.
I don't know who that is.
Because I never seen you with Igor Rob.
I don't know who you're talking about.
From Igor City.
I don't know who this is talking about. Maybe y'all know. If y'all know who you're talking about, let me know. Still want to call it city. Manufacturer.
You came in Tampa.
Which one is he?
Jake.
You doing?
I'm fine, you?
Doing all right.
That's good.
You have yourself a good day.
Well done, sir. You too. Be safe.
Sure. Ay, How are you, sir? What's up, guys? ¿Qué pasa, mi hermano?
¿Cómo estamos hoy?
Bien, bien. That means how are you, my brother?
Me alegro.
I'll see you guys.
All right.
Jake, is this you here?
I'm not answering questions.
All right. So, for the record, you signed in.
I'm not answering questions.
I'm not talking to you.
Okay,
I'm saying for the record.
Well, I'm talking to you until
So-
you're not answering questions.
Jake looks like Thriller. You signed in, and you specifically put on here you're going to the clerk's office at 10:03, and you were found somewhere other than the clerk's office.
Okay. Public good.
if I went to check with the city clerk office, he said he went there asking for public records. And that's it. Going to third floor, I don't get that.
Hey, good morning.
What's up, man?
How you been?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Sorry. Yes, saw this.
What's up? Hey, how you doing?
Good.
It's Friday.
I figured out where to take them all.
There you go. Hi. You come on out. Come on.
Need some help?
No, we're going to the flag.
Oh, you want the flag?
All right, we'll see you.
Sunset is coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it could just be this time frame. I mean, maybe in the future it might be good. I don't know. It is real right out of town. Yeah. Who's that? Oh, no, he's not a traveling nurse. No, he was considering it.
Since when is City Hall
He works in Spring Hill.
not open access to the public?
Hey, how we doing?
This is the first time I heard control access, whatever you say. That's the first time I heard that. I've been to a lot of City Hall. I didn't go into any unauthorized areas or restricted areas. Everywhere that I've been today in this building has been public. And they're saying, oh, you only can go to the area you write down on the paper. Which the paper that you shouldn't even have to sign or do anything with to begin with. Absolutely ridiculous. You got a law enforcement officer not enforcing the law, enforcing or trying to enforce a policy. So he's actually policy enforcement. Yeah, so sitting here waiting for the sergeant to get here. It shouldn't be that long because I know the police department not too far from here, which I will be going up there to go ahead and file a complaint and get that footage and that call. To see what was actually said.
Hey, Jay. Can you let Mike know I'm dealing with an issue here?
Okay.
And I'm waiting on the sergeant to show up. Got a subject here was causing problems, so I'm waiting on the supervisor to show up. How we doing? Hey, Adam.
Hey, boy.
Good.
What's going on?
I know. Are you the business manager?
No. You?
The business manager.
Okay. So somebody looking for?
Yeah, you see them, them like,
Have you asked him? I'm not gonna see him.
yeah, well, I asked him, you want to
What's the problem with the building?
I like to talk to him about policies.
Okay, like what policies?
I would like to talk to the business manager about it.
Okay. I don't know if he's around or not, but we'll ask.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
If you want to go out, I'm going to ask. Yeah, this is my address.
So, how you doing, young man? Good, good.
So I'm guessing the building manager is in this building. For some reason, he wouldn't call for him.
You already have the law enforcement officer.
That's not the building manager, that's law enforcement. We got nothing to do with
He's
it.
in
I don't know
charge.
why you wasted taxpayers' dollars to,
He's in charge of that building and here, so talk to him.
yeah.
Okay, come on over here, thanks.
All right.
Come back.
I'll be right back, sir.
I called an armed gunman to come here for me exercising my rights.
Yes, sir. No, I'm outside. I'm inside the City Hall building. Yeah. Okay. Pause the video for supervisor conference. Sean. Sean. There's signs posted, says the visitors need to be checked in. There's another sign posted, says you're supposed to wear a visitor's badge. There are controlled access areas, which he was inside one of without permission. So coming in contact with him, he explained to him that he is going to be asked to go back down to the lobby because he's in an area he's not supposed to be in. He asked if he was going to be arrested. I told him the process was going to be he was going to be asked to leave. If he refused to leave, then he was going to be trespassed. And after trespass, if he refused to leave, he'd be arrested. So at that point, he wanted to talk to a supervisor because he feels his rights are being violated.
Okay. Did you guys take the badge from him or anything like that?
Yes, we already have the badge.
Okay, already have it?
Yes.
Okay, so he can be wherever, just not in the city council chambers. That's the unauthorized area he went into?
He can be in the lobby. He just can't go into any of the offices or go upstairs into any of the control areas.
Okay. What can I do for you, sir? What's your name, by the way?
Jay.
Sean.
I just hope that you're here to, uphold the law.
I'm walking in the middle of this, brother. I'm trying to figure out what's going on, so.
Yeah. Well, the policies that they have here have nothing to do with the law.
Okay.
So, that was my thing. I told him from the beginning that I was going to observe and I wanted to see the rest of the building. He asked me why. I said because I want to. It's a public building. I can go and see the building. I just can't go into the restricted areas.
Okay. And that's a restricted area where he wound up at?
Yeah.
The city council chamber?
Just to clarify, he didn't tell me that. He said he told security that.
I told him that too.
Okay, well go ahead.
Yeah. I didn't go into any restricted areas. I went into all the areas that were open to the public. I went into an office that had they have to let you into that public area, but it's still a public area. It's not.
That's when you told me that when it was.
Yeah, but that area that I was in wasn't restricted, and she let me in that area. I didn't break in that area.
Right. No. Yeah. There's no dispute. She buzzed you in. She shouldn't have, but she buzzed you in.
But the thing is, why shouldn't she? I'm a member of the public. I want to go up there and see what services that she offered in that office.
I don't know what all services they offer.
Yeah, that's why I want to go and find out.
It's the city council members'
Chambers or
chambers. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Okay. Yeah, they don't really offer much of those.
well, I didn't know that until I go and ask her and find out. When I was in the middle of asking her, and she said, "Hold on, let me go get someone who can answer that question." I guess she didn't want to be on camera, so she said, "Let me go get somebody." She never came back, and then the security came up there, and some other woman came up there, and were telling me I had to leave or that I didn't have permission to be up there or whatever. But obviously I did because she has to bust me in to get in there. they're saying that she's not supposed to do that. But why wouldn't you want a member of the public coming in and asking questions about their city building?
Well,
that's weird.
There are certain places in buildings that are restricted.
Right.
I mean, you know, it's like you can go into a bank lobby, you can use the restrooms, you can do whatever you got to do, but you can't go behind the counters.
Exactly.
And you know, it's like the courthouse. You can go into the courthouse, you can go in and sit down, you can watch a trial, unless there's a crazy restriction on or something like that. You can't video, obviously, during the trials unless they say so.
Yeah.
But you can't go back to the judge's chambers. You know what I mean? And so that area, it sounds to me like that area that you wind up being buzzed back into is their chambers, their private offices, where they're not going to really provide much.
No.
They're not going to provide much services there. I mean, if you need something else done, you're not going to get anything from the city councilman who's going to sit down and fill out some forms with you. You know
Right.
what I mean?
So before I know that, I need to go ask questions. Yeah. So I need to go ask, what do you do here?
You come out.
If she wants to say, okay, we don't offer much here, okay, that would answer my question. But as far as going into any restricted areas or unauthorized areas, there's usually a sign that says unauthorized or authorized personnel only.
Yeah, well, I think, you know, the locked door that she had to budget through, that kind of makes it a restricted area. But she let you in. That was her mistake. Okay?
Yeah, but that's not a mistake. Because
it is a mistake.
Why wouldn't you let the public into that area?
That'd be something you'd have to take up with the mayor and the city council.
Yeah.
But
which is why I'm here.
Yeah, but they aren't going to stop whatever they're doing. I have no idea if they're even here to talk to you about that. You could bring up that at a city council meeting or everything. If you want to do that, that'd be your forum to do that, which is public. I believe those are televised.
Every Thursday.
Let me ask you this.
Every Thursday.
Every Thursday morning, you go to city council, you get 3 minutes to speak whatever you want.
Yeah, you can do that.
So
have you done that before?
So mine is
Have you done that before?
Yeah, in different offices. Yeah, in different.
But I mean, the actual city council meeting on Thursday mornings.
Yeah, in different
You've gone to
cities.
that.
Yeah,
we can do it here too.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
So my thing is, since we're here now, am I trespassed from this building?
You're not trespassing from the building.
So I'm not trespassed from the building. So
just don't go in the restricted areas.
I was never in a restricted area.
Hang on a second, brother. This is apples and oranges here. All I'm saying is she shouldn't have buzzed you back there. As far as I know, before that, you were doing whatever you were doing and nobody had any complaints. She buzzed you back there, and it was time to move on, and that seems to be the issue.
It wasn't time to move on.
Now, if you have an issue where a secretary or a clerk isn't answering your questions as far as what services they provide, that's something you got to take up with their supervisor.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So, I mean, I'm trying to make it so you do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You know?
So, I can get back to what I was doing.
You asked to go to the city clerk's office. You went to the city clerk's office.
And I'm going to see the rest of the building. Is that a problem?
Yeah, it is a problem. You just can't roam around the building.
Is that a problem?
Yeah, you can't just wander through the building.
I'm not wandering through the building. I'm an independent journalist and I'm gathering content for a story.
I would suggest then you contact one of the PIOs.
But that's
and they'll walk you through it. They have PIO officers who work for the police department in the city of Tampa. Mayor Castor has a bunch of them. And they can act. Dude, let me finish my sentence.
Go ahead,
okay? Then they can walk you through and show you whatever you want to show, and they'll tell you whether or not you can or you can't go in somewhere. And if you want to talk to somebody, they would be the best ones to arrange that. If you're a journalist, and if you want to interview somebody, they'd be the best ones to arrange that. That's it. You're a journalist. They're journalists, reporters, whatever you guys want to say, and they're the ones that could do that for you. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, we're just here to make sure nothing crazy happens. You know what I mean? And you know, but you know, there's plenty of people out there getting into buildings like this and start trouble, right? I'm not saying you're, but there are people that do that.
But what does that have to do with me if it's not me?
Because we don't know you, so we're not just going to let you wander through the building. You have business, let's do it. But I'm serious. Talk to the PIO. They love this stuff. And if they can get their message out, listen, it's a political thing.
What law would
hang on. If you can talk to the PIOs, this is their dream job. This is what they do. They talk to people like you, and they take them around. They show them things. Especially, I think that podcast or something like that. I'm not really into all that stuff, but you do some kind of thing where you broadcast whatever you do. Why not get the full story and have one of their representatives right there with you? That's what I'm trying to say. and just, you know, confronting somebody who just came into work today, not expecting to have a camera shoved in their face. And
when you say shoved in their face, what do you mean by that?
We come up and start videoing people, buddy.
Yeah, but shoving in your face is like this. I never did that.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but when you use those words,
if anybody just walk,
yeah.
now you're being a little sensitive now.
No,
Okay,
I'm not being
if somebody's just walking up to you and
sensitive.
following you around with a camera, you gonna like that?
I never did that.
No. I'm saying, would you like that if somebody did that to
I
you?
wouldn't mind.
No,
I wouldn't mind.
If you're doing your job, let's say you work as one of these clerks, okay?
I would know in public.
It's some lady just came in, she put her kids on the bus to go to school, she comes into work, and all of a sudden somebody comes, I demand this, I demand that. You're not trying to do anything wrong, but they don't know that until we make contact with you. Because there are people, and we have plenty of people in downtown Tampa who wander in here. We have dozens of people trespass from these buildings because they come in and they start trouble. Okay? All I'm saying is, I mean, if you want access to everything, the PIO would be the one to do it with. Laura McElroy's, I think, is the main one for the city right now. Okay? And she used to be on big TV news and all that other stuff. That would be the one. That would be the one to take you anywhere you want to go.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
What law would you be upholding here?
Trespassing. It's a public building, but you can't be trespassing from a public building.
If you break the law.
And if you're told to leave, they don't.
From a public building?
Yes.
So
we've trespassed people from the police station.
For doing what?
Trespassing.
For just being in there?
No, they come in, they don't do, they want to try to get upstairs, they want to go to restricted areas. It's not allowed. Okay. And we talk to them just like I'm talking.
That breaks the law.
We talk to them just like we're talking to you. And there comes a point where it's like, listen, bud, you know, we've got our job to do. If you don't have any other business, we can't have you loitering inside the lobby.
So what is loitering?
Right, we're not going to play the game. What do you want? What do you want to do? You want to talk to a PIO? Who do you want to see next?
I've been said it over and over again. I want to see the building manager for this building.
Who's the building manager?
It's run by facilities. It's an office. It's not a one person.
There's a building manager.
So what's that?
It's a building manager.
I don't know. I don't know if it's. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know who runs it.
It's facilities management, so it's an office with people.
Who runs all the city buildings?
Right.
So it's not taught the difference between public and private property. That's not.
This is public property, but they're points of it that they're not allowed to.
Yeah, the restricted areas.
Public property just means the city of Tampa owns it.
And what does that mean?
The city of Tampa owns the property.
Which means it's open access to everybody because everybody owns it.
Certain areas, yeah.
Right. Keep saying that. I know that.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't go into.
Why do you keep asking that?
Because
you were somewhere. We were explaining to you. You want to keep going round and round. We were explaining to you. You were in an area that was restricted.
You come out.
Oh no, you're fine.
They should not have let you in, but they did let you in. But the fact that they have to buzz you in.
Manager?
No, he's not the building manager. The fact that somebody buzzed you in should tell you that it's controlled. Otherwise, there wouldn't be a buzzer there. And there wouldn't be a lock there. You can just walk in. But because all of these doors are locked and you need to be buzzed in, that is verifying the fact that they are controlled areas. You just can't walk into somebody's office. I just can't walk into a bank manager's office. I can't just walk into a principal's office. It's a public school, but I just can't walk into it because they're controlled.
We can't even walk into the chief of police office.
Excuse me, guys. Pardon me.
Or internal affairs. We can't just go barging in there to see what's going on. You know what I mean? And we work with these people. We know them all. We're not allowed in there.
I don't see. If I'm not breaking the law, I'm not doing anything wrong. Why is law enforcement here trying to tell me what I can and can't do? I don't get it.
But we've already explained that to you, sir. About 3 different ways.
Yeah, you did, but it didn't make sense either way you explained it.
I don't know how else to explain it to you. There's areas you can go to. There's areas you can't.
And I didn't.
You're an adult. That should be pretty clear.
So.
And like I said, come to city council on Thursdays and take it up with them. Come to city council on
Thursdays. Can I
continue
conducting my business?
What business do you have?
I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story.
How long has it been?
You signed in at 10:03.
It's a time limit to conducting my business.
Well, I mean, who do you want to talk to?
I answered that question. You want me to answer it again?
The building manager, which we told you doesn't exist.
And I also, what you said,
you
but then you said you don't know for sure.
Like you said, there's somebody who runs all the city buildings, and I wouldn't even know who that is. there's a group that manages all the
It's
cities.
an office called Facility Management.
So,
They take care of all the city
can I
buildings.
continue conducting my
I don't even know where they're at.
Can I continue conducting my business that is covered by the First Amendment?
First Amendment or freedom of the press?
That's in the First Amendment.
Okay, all right,
It's 5 of them.
okay. I know that.
What are they?
Okay, go ahead.
So what is it that you need to do?
Good.
Oh, I need that number.
What is it that you need to do?
I need that number.
I asked you a question.
I don't
What
need-
is it that you need to do?
Your sergeant already told me.
No.
Go ahead and give me the information so I can go ahead and request that body cam footage.
Okay. You've already been to the city clerk's office. All right.
Sergeant, you said I can conduct my business, correct?
Yeah, it's mine. I'll be over there in a second. Thank you.
You said I can continue.
Don't conduct business, but if you're just gonna wander around.
That's not wandering around.
Okay.
I told you I'm conducting
Well,
business.
listen,
So what is the business that you're going to
First
conduct?
Amendment protected activity.
we're trying to prevent this from becoming an arrest or something like that, or you getting trespassed. We don't want to do any of that.
I'm asking, so
hang on,
is it
let me
just, can I not do it?
Okay, you can go into the building, okay? But if we get another complaint, or we decide you're just loitering inside the building, we're gonna have you leave, okay?
I'm asking you.
I just told you,
Yeah, but
exactly. I just told you exactly.
So what is it, I need to know what do you
You're an
consider
adult,
loitering?
right?
What
You're
do
an adult. I've explained this to you about 3 different times. Go ahead.
Now
But if you're asked to leave,
it seems
you're
like
gonna have
you're
to go.
threatening to arrest me.
Threatening? No, I'm not threatening you.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Well, you're a very sensitive person.
Yeah, okay.
You're very sensitive.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm going to ask you again, what is it that you want to do here?
How many times you want me to say it? I'm an independent journalist gathering content for my story.
Okay, what story, what content, what is it that you need?
I don't have to answer that.
Okay, well, we don't have to let you in.
That's
Terry,
why I asked
We're not going to tell you where you got to go. We'll take you to whoever you want to see. Like I said, if you want to see the PIOs, they're the dream for you. Okay, they will take you anywhere you want to go. They can answer all your questions, but you don't want to do that.
Where's the PI?
The order. Let's see. Which one?
If he wants the police PIO, is
Yeah,
in
the
police
police
headquarters.
PIO is over the police department.
Across the street.
No, there wouldn't be one for this building. It's probably in city.
They have a city one. You want the city PIO?
No.
Each building doesn't have a PIO.
Lawful business, so.
You're not conducting lawful business because when I ask you what it is, you're not being specific, you're being generic.
It's a First Amendment protected activity.
What is?
Freedom of the
We'll
press.
move this vehicle for this.
Okay.
And the fact that you don't know is crazy.
Fact that I don't know what? Fact that I don't know what?
The First Amendment.
We're not talking about the First Amendment.
Yes, we are.
We're talking about what it is that you need to do here.
How many times do you want me to say it?
You said you're conducting, you're trying to gather information for a project that you're working on.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's lawful business.
Okay, so in order for us to assist you with that, we need to know
But I
specifically
don't
what
need
it
to
is.
assist me.
Okay, well, you're not going to walk around the building.
Well, I'm
Okay?
actually sorry.
So that's just it. So where we're at now is we're not going to do this all day. You're either going to tell us where it is you need to go and we're going to facilitate that,
The
or
entire
I'm going to
building.
ask you to leave the building.
The entire building.
The entire building?
Yes.
Yes.
All the public access areas I want to see.
The only public access area is the lobby and city council chambers when city council is in session, which it is not today.
That's not true.
It is true.
No, it's not. And you're just going off your ego because you think you're right, but you're not.
There's nothing to do with ego.
Yeah, it is. Because you think you're right, but you're not.
So you're going to tell me what specifically you need?
I told you already, but you want a different answer.
Okay.
But Al, he never went to the clerk's office, he never even went there.
No, you went there.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he did go to the clerk's office.
Yeah.
But then, you know, when he was finished with the clerk's office, then that's when he started walking around the building.
Just because it's a public building, you can't roam around freely.
All right, so it's a public lobby. If you want to sit here in the lobby, you can do that. If you disrupt, any kind of business inside, and they tell me that you're disrupting
Can you go ahead and
service,
give me the incident number?
or you go into some area that's restricted, you're gonna be trespassing the property. Do we understand each other? Do we understand each
Bro,
other?
can you just give me the...
Do we understand each other? Do you understand what I'm telling you?
Understand.
There is.
No, it's
Do
not.
you understand what I just told you? Or you just choosing not to understand?
You told me what I already knew already.
Okay, so you already know, so that means you already understand. Let me go get you that number. Hi, can I help you?
I'm trying to go to the 5th floor, but I see you have an ID. I didn't want to just go up the elevator.
All right. Did you already sign in?
No, sir.
Okay, if I can get you to sign in,
Okay.
and then just take the elevator up to the 5th floor.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
How we doing, boss? Yes, sir, the second door on the right.
That's done. Okay. So, what do you need?
All right, so he's already been told.
Yeah.
If he wants to sit in the lobby, he can sit in the lobby. If he tries to go up the stairs to the restricted areas,
Yeah.
or into any of these buildings, into any of these offices, then call me back.
Okay.
He'll be trespassed. He's already been explained that.
Okay.
He'll be trespassed. Okay?
Good. Do you need the phone dash or you gonna bring the papers?
The what?
It's for the, oh, you already get it?
Yeah, they're already out there.
If somebody complains, that's where we got stuff. You know what I mean?
So what, I can't go into the restricted areas.
Right. You just remember, these people, they're all moms and dads. They don't want to get involved in
I'm
stuff
not
like
trying
this.
to,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just want to do their thing.
Minding my business.
They want it's Friday. They want to finish up the day and go home. All right, I mean,
Yeah, so what do I do about filing a complaint?
about what?
About him.
What did he do?
I didn't like the way he approached me and, you know.
You can go to internal affairs if you want, but
Yeah.
I've been here the whole time and it's all on body camera. You may not have liked the way he was approached you.
Because he threatened to arrest me.
These things happen every day.
I know. Which is
That's
sad.
what said. If you want to say that I threatened to arrest you, you can too. I said just do your thing. Don't disturb anybody. But if it crosses the line, we may have to ask you to leave. And if you don't want to leave, we may have to arrest you. But that's kind of silly. It's like saying if you go rob a bank, we may have to arrest you. You know what I mean?
No.
But if you have no intention of robbing the bank, you have nothing to worry about, right?
Right.
Go do your thing, James.
And to contact the activating camera.